I want to start explaining what these pictures are about. I know there's a lot of people that'll sit there and say this is bullshit, but none of these photos are photoshopped or anything. They're not staged in any ways. I have a lot of hours out there at night. In fact, the way this all started is I had a raccoon, or 7. They were killing my chickens. And I feel really responsible about that. So I stayed up. I just normally sleep 4 hours a night, but when I started this, I was down to 3 hours a night, just constantly watching my yard, you know. And I'd get a shot off here and there, but after about 3 days, I was down to 2 hours a night. I wanted to get these guys. They were coming in about 11 o'clock and then going until they come in every 25 minutes. I just go, there they were, and maybe I get a shot and maybe I wouldn't. And then I got possums coming in here. Anyways, so putting all these hours in, I see you'll see the chicken fence. They're all sitting on the fence. And it's about 20 feet away, just give you perspective. And then it kind of angles off and goes about 30 feet away or something. In all these hours that I know my backyard, even in the dark, infrared, I know my backyard. And I would see the chicken's eye glimmer a little bit. But if he looked right at you, it would glow quite a bit. But this bright, I turned on my cameras and I was looking for raccoons and I seen this bright eye on these chickens. And I go, man, that is bright. And it raises up. It starts going, like the chicken's raising his head up, right? Well, this head goes up like 2 feet. And I'm going, my chickens aren't that tall. And it's all dark. It's all infrared, so you'll see the video. And then it comes back down. Okay, so what happened really is that when I turn on the camera, I see the eye. He sees the light come on, and he raises up and he's looking, and okay, the light's on, and then he comes back down. Now they know they have different spectrums. We can get into that later. So what he was doing was he's checking over these chickens, right? He's going around behind them, and then he comes on my side, and I'm still watching him, and I'm going, what is this, and he's going after him, and he's going over their backs. I have 1,000 questions. Is he after the insects, finding out if they're insects? Is he doing some kind of X-ray? This is a spaceship. We'll get into that later. So I don't know what he's doing. So give me a guess. Anything. I'll believe anything. All right. So, okay. So now I go, I wonder if I turn this light, he'll notice it. Right. So the controls are messed up on this thing. You hold it for 1 second and then it doesn't move. You hold it for 2 seconds, it shoots across. Well, that's what happened. It shot across. So now he's over there about 20 feet away, right? So I bring my camera back and he's right there in front of me. He knows there's this camera and a recorder. I know he's assuming that they're very intelligent. He didn't know I was inside watching. It could be all on film and later and everything else. So what he did was he was just jiggling. I don't know how many G's he's pulling, I mean, he's just hauling. And then what he's saying is, and I'm so slow at this, I'll tell you a lot of things, dumb stuff I did. And I look at him, I go, all right, I'll focus on him. And then he starts coming back that way. When he did, I went after him. Now, there are cameras that follow, but he was pretty well convinced that I was there, right? So I go to bed that night and I get up in the morning and I got like 40 hits. And what it is he gets in front of my camera. He knows how to trigger it. He knows what it's doing. I'm telling you, these guys are smart. And it's a beautiful snowball. You'll see it, little guy, and he hit it like 40 times. I go, he likes playing with it. So I get it on and I order another one and it flashes red lights. Okay, so I thought you can play with that one. Then I thought for a minute and I go, that's not what this is about. And I got up and I walked over to the screen door. It's on video. And I go, hey, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said, hey, I want to meet you. Would you come down here so I could see you right now? All right. So in like 1 or 2 seconds, boom, I'm looking at this guy. All right. He's only like an inch or so big. He's not very big. Okay. So he goes down and then he takes off. Now see, this is what took me 2 days to figure out. All right. How do you talk to somebody when you don't have a language? You got to take advantage and look at everything they do, the spacing, everything. You just got to watch for everything. So I'm going to ask you right now, what did he tell me? He just told me something that's very important. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. If you want to pause it and think about it, go ahead, but I'll just go ahead and tell you. He said, when you talk, I understand you. Right? I mean, this is a creature I've never seen before. I've been in the woods a lot, in the mountains. I'm on a little ranch right now. I know what's on this property, and those are not on this property, but now they are because I got the light and I caught one. And then, so. What do you think? Hey, if you have another opinion on this, that's why I'm doing this. I would like some help. All right, I'm going to pause it for now.